This week on The X Factor, you would have seen some familiar faces, and one of those faces was Anelisa Lamola, who wowed the judges so much so that Nicole Scherzinger said she had the best voice of the competition so far. Here's what happened when I caught up with her to talk about her X Factor journey. It's lovely to meet you, and you're looking fabulous. I love this.
Thank you.
I love it, looking all glam. Now you're back on The X Factor. You were on it on 2007. Why this year?
It felt right.
Yeah.
I went through like a couple of bad boyfriends. Okay. It was great, yeah. A learning curve.
Yeah.
Open mics, vocal training. I just feel better in myself. I love who I am. I just want to live out loudly now.
Live loudly and sing loudly and sing proud as well.
I want to share.
You want to share your voice. And did you watch the audition back? Because for you must have recorded it a while ago and it was on the telly last night. So did you watch it back, and where were you when you were watching it?
The audition?
When it was on the show? Yeah.
Oh gosh, I watched it with everybody.
Did you?
Just before I went on Extra Factor Live last night.
Okay.
And I was literally sat in the room with everybody, like the Brooks were there, you know, the twins and everybody were there. And we were all just sitting in the room like watching it. So at the beginning I was like enjoying it because I was like, oh girl, you sassy, have a good time. And then the tears hit me.
Oh gosh.
The tears just hit me because like when they were like showing, you know, boot camp back in the day, and I just looked at how young I was, and I just I like it was weird. It was almost like out of body because I just kept going back into that moment. I just kept going back into how I thought I was ready at the time, but didn't even realize how much I didn't know. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So I didn't know about, you know, singing and range and, you know, how to learn lyrics either. Do you know what I mean?
You had the voice there though, but you had a good voice because I'm not a singer, so for a viewer and somebody that doesn't know anything about range, you have a voice, but obviously they're the experts and they know what they're looking for.
Of course.
And have you watched back your old auditions since, or have you just not?
Oh no, babes, that
is that buried?
Honey, that little moment was like it scarred me. So for a long time after the show, I was just really depressed. I was you know, because it knocked my confidence. I've always been like a really bubbly personality, and that's just been me. Like I love being happy. I love, you know, living life to the full. But I think when that happened, it was the first time something that was, you know, tough in my life happened. You had a knockback, Yeah, that was the first time. Do you know what I mean? So, and also being the fact like. It was the first time I sang in front of anybody. You know, I'd never done anything before then.
Oh my gosh, so your first time was in front of singing in front of these experts and people, and that was the first time ever.
Yeah, and like I'd done choir before, but I'd never done anything like that.
Where you were judged, I'd say, people trying to go further in the competition.
And I knew I could sing, but I wasn't like, oh my god, I want to make this a career and stuff. I wanted to be a gynecologist.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do.
Okay,
I know it's random, right?
Well, we need them, but also we need singers.
It's random, but that's what I wanted to do, and I just thought, oh yeah, okay, let's give it a go. Like a lot of my friends just kept saying, oh, you should enter X Factor, and I thought when I first did it, I thought X Factor sent a letter to everybody in their houses because I just received a letter without applying, but then realised my friends did.
That is so sweet. That's really nice. That was the first time around.
Yeah.
And this time you applied yourself.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Yeah. And you got some really fantastic, phenomenal comments. Like Nicole Scherzinger said, you had the best voice. That's coming from a Pussycat Doll. That's coming from Nicole Scherzinger. So did that boost you up again?
5.5 million followers.
Do you know what I mean? Or are you still weary because you know how the process goes and you know that doesn't mean you've necessarily won it?
I think for me it's great that she's done that because she's setting a platform for me. But at the same time, it just sets the bar even higher. Yeah. The same way I kind of walked into the audition feeling like, you know what, I need to bring it even more than I did in 2007. She's now like taking the 9 years of experience short to like now I gotta like get better in like a couple of weeks. So it's just like
And if you could have any judge, who would it be?
Oh my god, can I go too? Because
go too.
Yeah, I love me some Sharon and I love me some Nicole.
But do you fancy Simon though? Because when he asked you what you've been doing in 9 years, are you single? You were like, why are you trying to date me?
Babe.
Was you asking me out? And then you asked him for a cuddle. So
Simon's a great guy. Like I think everybody is so used to just seeing him. You know, just being the nasty guy. But I don't think he's being a nasty guy. He's doing his job. He'd be doing us all a disservice if he just lied to people and said, you're great. So, I love him. I love his energy. I get it.
You understand.
I get it.
You get it. You get Simon. And hopefully
I get it. He might not smile all the time, but I get it.
Yeah, and I think he gets you as well, just from the comments. And we saw some really great singers, and somebody that I was so happy that came back. I was so excited yesterday. I was just so gassed because I saw you come back. and I saw Gifty as well. So
Yes.
are you friends? Have you met her? Do you know her?
Yes, I've met Miss Gifty. Miss Gifty is a very talented one. And Body. She serves Body all day, honey. Like, stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's an incredible person. Like, she's really, really cool. She's really, really cool.
Would you say she's your competition?
No, I think we're different.
Yeah.
Babe, I'm fat and bubbly, like, and she's like skinny and got no hair. I'm like the bigger the hair. We're totally different. I think when, like, it's like what I was saying, you know, to my friends yesterday when we were watching the show, and I just thought, wow, like, everybody's so incredible, but everybody's different.
You're unique, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So I think it's not necessarily we're each other's competitions. We just gotta up our game however we can.
Yeah, you kind of can bounce off each other.
Yeah,
and learn from each other
and
as
you
well.
have because I've learned a lot from everybody. You know,
Of
like
course.
just being around everybody, watching everybody, and just even listening to other people's comments. You know, like I love listening to other people's comments.
Yeah.
Because you never know, there might be some sort of comment in there for you.
Yeah, that you can take and grow with. Well, thank you so much for talking to me. But finally, do you feel that this time around you've got what it takes to win the X Factor? Can you see yourself winning it?
Babes, the vision's there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna work hard for it.
Stay tuned for more X Factor info from me, Athena Dennis for Unreality TV.